Hi Amber, I know, I failed. So, here are the events leading up to me not putting up a video Friday, which will never ever happen again, by the way, never, never. Yeah, so Thursday night I was at school very late, and I can't even, like, remember what the hell happened, but Thursday morning, or Friday morning, my alarm didn't go off. So I had to rush right straight to work, which sucked because I was supposed to like bake a cake for my friend Heather because it was her birthday Friday night. So I got home, I started baking a cake, and then we ran straight to Heather's, and as we're running to Heather's I was like, fuck, I didn't post a video this morning. So anyways, we go out and I'm thinking, oh fuck. So, okay, I'll post one when I get home because I didn't plan on drinking at the party at all. And I was like, oh, I'll come home for about midnight, like before midnight. So anyways, we get there, there's only about 6 of us at our house, and then we went to the Voo, which is this very, very small gay bar here. And we went, and it wasn't that great at first, but then it got really busy, and it was like, you were a sardine on the dance floor, and it was so much fun. Like, Renee dragged me to the dance floor, and we just danced, like, all night. Like, we stayed there until, like, 2:30 in the morning. And, of course, I didn't really bring money for drinks because I hadn't been planning on drinking. I bought 1 round of shots for, like, me, Renee, and Heather. And then everyone else was just feeding me drinks all night. I got really, really drunk. So I was really, really hungover all day yesterday. Slept in through the alarm again when I had to go to work for 8:30 in the morning, hangover, which was awesome. And then I got home from work last night. I talked to you briefly, MSN, and then, you know, I got up, I made myself some pasta, I ate, and I passed the fuck out. Like, still in my work uniform. I haven't changed yet. Like, I slept in my work uniform with my dinner plate, like, next to my futon. It was bad. And, like, I didn't even set an alarm for today. So I was like, oh my god. But I actually woke up at like 6:15. And then I woke up and I set an alarm and I went back to sleep for a couple hours. So I think this is the most sleep I've ever gotten in a really long time. And I seriously could go back to sleep right now and sleep all day. I would not have a problem with it. So anyways, that's my little story as to why I didn't make a video, and I apologize. Very much so, and this will never happen again. As for the Voo, you should go to the Voo. You should. It's like I love the MC, I do, but everyone was so packed that it was awesome. It was awesome. And like, not everyone there looks like a bull dyke. I was impressed. A lot of the people there were pretty cute. But anyways, not that that matters. So, Ross came too, and he would have had fun, but he was sick, and Heather brought her friend Chris, who was really uncomfortable there. So Ross went to Heather's house with Chris and hung out there, and then we're probably going to go to another time, I don't know when though. Anyways, so I did read your book, and it really wasn't my type of book at all. It's definitely going to someone for their birthday. I'm not going to say who. But, yeah, so it was very self-helpy. It's very similar to a lot of the books my mom bought me when I was all, she thought I was in phase, or that I had a dark spirit clinging to me, so she bought me a bunch of self-help books, and that's kind of what it reminded me of. His stories were a little different, but the same positive attitude that you can do anything, blah 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 blah. I did like that he wasn't like, you can achieve any goal if you do this. He was more like, you will live a happy life if you try to achieve goals. So I did like that aspect, but it was still too self-helpy for me. I don't like people telling me how to live, and I think that was my main problem with it. But anyways, yeah, I don't have a lot else to say. Your challenge, my dear, is to get this. George Orwell's Animal Farm. Now, I know you're an engineering major, but it's really not that long. It's like 94 pages. I think you can handle that. And if you don't have it already, it's like $7. And it's totally worth it. It's like amazing. You could probably get it for like $2 at a used store, or go to the library and rent it for free and finish it in like a day. Like, I honestly read this book in like an hour, and it's really good. So it makes fun of like pig humans. But anyways, so that's what I would like you to read, because it's good. And George Orwell, it's pretty awesome. I'm actually going to start reading this one, 1984, as soon as I finish Wicked, which I'm very close to finishing. I'm finally, like, I'm reading on the bus. I've actually been taking the time for myself to read, instead of just sitting there. So yeah, I'm going to finish Wicked, and as soon as I'm done, I want to read this because it looks really good. And that's all. And then we have to read this one, which I wanted to read for a really long time. Brave New World, for one of my classes, which was pretty convenient because I don't know, I really wanted to read it, but I never actually picked it up and tried to read it. So I think that'll get me on track if I have to read it for class. Anyways, I have to go to class, or to work again. I like live there sometimes. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And have a good one.